Hi, friends. This is Susie from Cupid's Arrow Tarot, and I have decided to do a fun year overview tarot reading for 2022. And this is going to be for Aries. So let's get started. Sorry, it skipped ahead. There we go. All right. So for Aries in January, we have the Magician. And the Magician is manifestation. You have the tools to turn your ideas into and dreams into reality. So all these tools are available to you. You just have to use them. And then in February, it looks like we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is usually like a patience card. You've planted a seed and now you just have to wait for it to grow. So maybe the things that you started in January are going to be growing through February. And then in March, we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is a very controlled, methodical, very rational thinking individual. So I think that any decisions you make during the month of March will be very made with your mind and not with your heart. And sometimes that's for the best. In April, we have the Devil. And the Devil is like living in the moment and not really caring about the consequences. It can mean you're your own worst enemy or that you're having some kind of internal struggle. And then in May, we have the Moon. And the Moon is a time of reflection, or it could mean that things aren't always quite what they seem. Something could be kind of secretive or shrouded in a different light. Also, during the full moon in the month of May, it's a good time to set your intentions and goals because it's a manifestation during the full moon. In June, we have the Eight of Swords, which is confined, helpless, feelings of being vulnerable, and like you can't really see your way out of a situation. But just know that even though you can't see a way out, doesn't mean that there isn't a way out. You could still walk right away from that situation. In July, we have the Death card. And a lot of people are like, ooh, it's the Death card. It's so scary. It's the worst card. But I really don't see it that way. Death is a transformation card. It's one cycle ending so a new one can begin, which is actually quite positive, in my opinion, like an out with the old and with the new. So that's it for July. And then August is the Ten of Cups, which to me it's my most favorite card in the entire deck because it's like the happily ever after, the things that you've hoped for, your achievements. It's like a sign of contentment and your accomplishments. So it's like a happy ending, which is amazing coming right after the Death card, which is the transformation. And then in September, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is like quick-witted, thinking on your feet, fearlessly charging forward. You're a problem solver and you're seeking knowledge and truth. So maybe it's I'm going back to school, I'm furthering my education, I'm going to come up with solutions to problems. Should be a good month for you in September. October is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is speedy movement, picking up momentum. You're focusing your energies. And just know that whatever you send out into the world comes back to you. And then November is strength. And that is not just clever, it is what it is. Strength is inner strength, fearless, feelings of conviction. You've mastered something in your life, and it can also mean bravery. And then we've got December here, which is the Two of Pentacles. And Two of Pentacles is balance, finding the perfect balance. During this time, you need to be vigilant about your cash flow. You don't want to overspend, but you don't want to be too tight with it. There's like that perfect balance. And just make sure there's a fair exchange. All right. So then the overall feeling for the year of 2022 for Aries is, who in the world are you? Get to know yourself again, growing into your new self and change at a deep level. It sounds fantastic to me. Just really take the time to spend time in your own thoughts and really understand who you are and take the time to develop yourself as a person. All right, Aries, there's your 2022 overview. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.